Hi, first graders. The last time you were in art class, we were working on drawing a landscape, and we were talking about how we can show space in our artwork, specifically in our landscape project, by making things that are close to us look really big, and things that are far away from us look really small. We also talked about the location of placing our trees for this project. We're making the trees. And we make sure that we make the trees that are close to us start at the bottom of the paper so that we can make them very tall. And the trees that are farther away from us start up higher on the paper and they're very small. So today what I'm going to do is talk to you about how we are going to color the background of our picture with watercolor paints. I will do that demonstration in just a second. All right, so today's portion of the project is going to be pretty easy. It probably won't take us too long, so if you have not finished all of your trees or finished sharpieing, you'll have time to do that today as well as the last step of the project, which is to paint your sky. As always, I don't want you to use black and brown for this part of the project. I shouldn't say always, because we can use those colors normally, but for this project we can't, okay? So we are going to paint our sky using watercolors, and we're kind of going to do stripes in our sky. However, I don't want like 50 stripes. You want them to kind of be nice thick stripes. So I'm going to paint this way. And if I choose colors that look good mixed together, I can mix them a little bit. It just kind of depends on what colors you want to use. Colors that would mix well together would be colors like the primary colors. So the red, the yellow, and the blue. They look very nice mixed together, and they start to make the secondary colors. So the greens, the blues, and the purples. So I'm just going to paint, and you don't have to use the same colors as me. I think I want to do a little bit of yellow maybe next. So remember, you want to get a puddle in your paint, and then you want to stir it really, really well. Notice also that I'm painting around my moon. I don't want to get paint in there if I can help it. So now I'm going to go all the way across like this. And since these are both primary colors, I can blend them a little bit, and it's going to make kind of an orangish color. But I'm just blending a tiny bit. Now I would do the same thing on the other side of the moon. However, I don't want to take all of your time. So I'm just going to stick with this side of my paper for now. So now I have my blue. I'm starting to run out of paint. Maybe these are the only 3 colors that I want to use. Again, you can use more than this, but maybe I want most of mine to be this kind of bluish color. So I'm going to just paint that down into until I hit the land. Now I got a chunk of paint accidentally. Get that out of there. And now that I'm looking at it, I think I just want to add a tiny, tiny bit of purple to mine. Right down in here. Just to make that blue space not quite so big. But again, it's your call, okay? So this is all we have to do to finish the project. When you are done painting, just let your paper sit for a while so the paint can soak in. Otherwise, if you pick it up, it might start running down into your snow area down here. Whoops, like that, except I had that on my finger. All right, so that's all there is to it. Remember, don't put the paint in your moon, and don't put the paint down in here. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know.